Good morning, friends.
Morning.
So good to see you. What a beautiful morning for this celebration. Uh, Friends, you look fantastic. What a beautiful group of young people. Welcome, faculty and staff, family members, grandparents, parents, friends, uh, for this joyful morning of celebration of this remarkable group of young people. If we could begin our time together with some shared moments of silence and stillness. I want to share just a quick story and reflection with you about middle school. So I love the middle school age group. I started my life as a middle school teacher. I taught for 10 years in grades 6 through 8. And I think it's astonishing the amount of growth that happens from 5th grade to 8th grade. And these folks have navigated that passage so beautifully and have grown in so many remarkable ways. The story I want to tell you is about the King brothers. My second year of teaching, there were 3 brothers who went to my school, my Quaker school in Rhode Island, Moses Brown. They were Eric, Toby, and Mark. And they were, at that time, 8th grade, 6th grade, and 3rd grade. And they were mischievous, energetic, kind of rowdy, rascal-like kids. And I loved that energy from them. They would tease each other, they would wrestle with each other, and that's how I knew them. But spring break of my second year of teaching, their parents were going to be away, and they asked me to house sit with them for the week. So I went to live with the King brothers. And what I learned by living with them was revelatory for me as a teacher. To enter their home, you know, they had one room that was just floor-to-ceiling books. And I asked them about it, and they said their dad had read every one of them. I saw the pictures, the family pictures everywhere in their house. I saw the little decisions that a family makes to make a beautiful home together. I saw their bedrooms where their younger selves were so still present. You know, their toys and their books. And so I got this sense of their home life that I never glimpsed at school. But even more so, I got a glimpse of them as brothers. With their parents gone, there was this very sweet vulnerability that they shared. You know, they wanted to help out making dinner. They helped clean up. Most touching to me, they tucked in their little brother. You know, they got into bed with him at night, and they read to him. And it was so sweet. And I never looked at the King brothers the same again. It made me realize that every child brings to school a rich and deep inner life that we don't glimpse from the outside. And that every child comes from a home and love and the landscape of a neighborhood that they carry nested within them, their younger selves that are still so close to the surface. It's transformative to look at children that way. And what I love about this moment of moving up is this whole network, friends, of the people who love you, your family, your friends, your teachers, they're all gathered here. They're always here, but they're not always in one place. And so as you take your steps into the next adventure of upper school, take a good look around at all the folks who are here who love you. All these folks that you carry with you into school every day. It's the human condition that what's right in front of us, not right in front of us, is we can get disconnected from. But I know that you carry these communities with you every single day, and you will continue to have their support and love as you go forward. So welcome to Moving Up, friends. I'm so glad we're here together as that beautiful community of support for these young people today.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us at the moving up ceremony for the 331st graduating class at Abington Friends School as we celebrate this group of outstanding scholars, athletes, actors, musicians, activists, and friends. We will begin the ceremony by reading tributes to each member of the class. The recognitions you are about to hear were written by members of the middle school faculty. The memories and appreciations that are shared reflect a student's entire middle school experience and are therefore read by various members of the middle school community. Addison Copeland. Addison, naturally empathetic, resourceful, and brave, you serve as a beacon of goodwill and self-assurance for your peers. As a long-standing member of our community, you carry the collective memory of your class with grace and wisdom. A stalwart presence in chorus, lacrosse, and soccer, you know how to harmonize with your team at any given moment, using your special brand of strength and compassion to help others find the best in themselves. Your beautiful poetry also gives others a sense of permission to be who they are. Your classmates say that you are selfless and hardworking, a sweet friend who knows how to make others feel welcome. The quotation you have chosen is from Billie Eilish. I'm happier than ever, wish I could explain it better.
Muhammad Yankawi. Muhammad, playful and curious, we are equally likely to find you laughing with friends and engaged in deep reflection. You see the world through a unique lens, and it is always a privilege when you provide a glimpse into your thinking. When you're engaged by a topic, you dig in deeply and share your excitement infectiously. We all saw this with your Aegis project this year. The project that you have made, or the progress that you have made in racing and car building, is truly impressive. In the classroom, you are an insightful thinker who loves to question and debate. You are also a brilliant writer. Your friends see you as dedicated, confident, and creative. And your quotation from Lewis Hamilton. I aspire to be unique in my own way. I feel like people are expecting me to fail. Therefore, I expect myself to win.
Nalani James. Nalani, kind-hearted and patient, you bring a loving grace to all you do. A loyal community member who feels things deeply and understands the importance of listening, you played a critical role in ensuring that Black History Month and Juneteenth are recognized in the middle school and lead by example when it comes to building a culture of respect, selflessness, and responsibility. Whether in class, on the lacrosse field, or commanding the stage as Hamlet, you challenge yourself each day. Friends say that you are mature, the voice of reason when things get nutty, and that your presence just brings a sense of calm wherever you are. And the quotation that you chose was from Candace Robertson James. When I look at your reflection in the mirror, do you know what I see? A little girl with hopes and dreams, a great hero indeed.
Amaya Goodwin. Amaya. Conscientious and hardworking, you give everything your all. A gifted poet and an extraordinary scholar, you have spent your time in middle school dedicating yourself to overcoming every obstacle in your path. You have a huge heart, and you genuinely care about other people. You always have a kind word for a teacher or a shoulder for a friend in need. A leader on the lacrosse field, you are a role model for the younger players. Your friends call you sweet, deep, and loyal. They say you are capable of anything, and that you make them feel comfortable in your presence. And the quotation you chose is from Beatrice Laus. I need time to grow and to exist. I think I needed space.
Isabella Stitt is a hardworking student, talented writer, and gifted athlete. You set high standards for yourself and others, then get to work meeting them. You are never afraid to speak your mind, whether participating in class discussions or just walking down the middle school hallways, and you are able to juggle seriousness and maturity with a playful spirit. We were so delighted to see you persevere through stage fright to take the stage on Aegis Night, gifting us all with your lovely singing. Your friends call you genuine and caring, someone who comes with an open mind and a kind heart. And the quotation you chose is from Krista Vernoff. If there's an upside to free falling, it's the chance you give your friends to catch you.
Jaws Gray. Jaws, sensitive, empathetic, and kind, you are always someone who is always willing to tackle difficult subject matter with wisdom and insight. You work hard in classes and are always willing to ask the questions everyone else has. We have seen you grow so much as a student over your time in middle school. A terrific teammate on the soccer and frisbee fields, and a deeply caring sibling, you love to cheer on those around you. Your classmates love your free-thinking ways, and they appreciate how you bring creativity, dedication, and a sense of humor to all you do. The quote you chose by Cristiano Ronaldo, "Your limits are what you make of them."
Xavier DiClemente Hayes. Xavier, understanding, thoughtful, and generous. There's so much beneath your quiet, understated exterior. Equal parts serious and silly, you manage to find the fun in little interactions with your friends and your teachers while maintaining a thoughtful presence in the classroom and the hallways. A dedicated athlete, you shine on the field and on the wrestling mat, and in your knowledge of all things soccer. It has been fun to watch your confidence grow during middle school. You are emerging as your true self, and it's joyful to see. Your classmates call you athletic, compassionate, and genuine, and they appreciate how you bring calm to the group. The quote you chose is by Lionel Messi. You can overcome anything if and only if you love it enough.
Rodney Furman. RJ, talented and dedicated, we are in awe of your creativity. This certainly manifests in your comics, which we can enjoy on your schoolwork, on teachers' whiteboards, and in the remarkable video that you made for Aegis. Your creativity goes beyond your art. You generate thought-provoking ideas and questions. Your Aegis video was about how you have set goals for yourself and work tirelessly to achieve them. And this is exactly what we have seen from you as a student and an athlete. Your friends appreciate your mature, calm presence, as well as how you keep everyone on your toes with your goofy energy. You chose a quotation from Bill Watterson of Calvin and Hobbes. What's the point of being cool if you can't wear a sombrero?
Addison Avant. Addie, you are a bright beam of sweetness and positivity, bringing warmth and humor to everyone lucky enough to be in your presence. A diligent worker in the classroom, a leader on the track team, and in conscious communities. You are always trying to learn more and help others. You are a creative thinker and a terrific chorus member, and you possess an understated grace and a sophistication beyond your years. You exude compassion and kindness wherever you go. Your friends say that you are stylish, athletic, and kind, and they love how warm and friendly you are to others. Your quote is from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The ultimate message of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at time of challenge and controversy.
Natalia Santafanti. Natalia, generous and thoughtful, you bring a steadying presence to this class. When you are in class, it sometimes feels like having another adult in the room because you are patient, wise, and compassionate. You excel academically because you put great care into your work and have a unique, sophisticated writing style. You are willing to go above and beyond to help others, whether it is to provide a listening ear, to see the best in a challenging situation, or to help make everyone's experience at the dance a positive one. Your friends appreciate your maturity, cheerful attitude, and the many treats you share. The quote you've chosen is from Lewis Carroll. I could tell you my adventures, but it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then.
Nathan Cushion. Nate. Upbeat, positive, and effortlessly charismatic. You bring natural joy and spontaneous fun into every space you enter. Your creativity, curiosity, and adventurous spirit keep you engaged in the classroom. We discovered your vocal talent during our retreat in the fall, and the switch to chorus has turned out to be an outstanding choice. A dedicated athlete, you've been a critical player on the wrestling, ultimate frisbee, and soccer teams, and in your regatta team's strategic cardboard boat design, which won an unforgettable regatta race. Your friends appreciate your energy, imagination, and easygoing vibe. The quote Nate chose is by Zoltan Mesko. Respect your parents. They passed school without Google.
Blue Kuhn. Blue, you energize our class and community. Your inquisitiveness demonstrates your genuine love of learning, and the enthusiasm that you bring to class is infectious. You are resilient and always wearing a smile, which enlivens those around you. You bring earnest effort to all of your endeavors, whether it be in the classroom or on the baseball field, where you have truly excelled. It has been a joy to see how much you have grown in your maturity and diligence over the past 2 years. Your friends appreciate your free-thinking nature, your humor, and your concern for others. Your quotation by Satya Nani, a little progress each day adds up to big results.
Isla Carvalho. Tenacious and talented. You know what you want from life and have the follow-through to make it a reality. You're a hard worker and no challenge deters you. We have no doubt that you will succeed as a cardiothoracic surgeon if you aren't on a professional tennis tour before that. Your wry, sometimes cynical perspective is always welcome because we all recognize that in reality, you are deeply intellectually curious and able to see the best in everyone. You have a strong commitment to equity that you bring to classroom conversations and conscious communities. Your friends appreciate your humor and your compassion. And the quotation that you chose from Mei Ho and Frank Ocean, I ain't a kid no more, we'll never be those kids again.
Olivia Drew. Olivia, fathoms deep and creative beyond measure, you have transformed throughout your middle school experience into a radiant presence, becoming more luminous with each passing year. Your sweetness, humor, and secret sassiness light up every room, a testament to your inner strength and resilience. Your imagination knows no bounds as your ideas spark with originality and insight. As a friend, athlete, and voracious reader, you embody passion and curiosity, and your wit and dry humor charm all fortunate enough to know you. Classmates describe you as wise, gentle, and calm, a loyal friend who exhibits genuine maturity, generosity, and poise. Your quotation from Malcolm X, by any means necessary.
Sanaa Abdul Malik. Outgoing, welcoming, and funny, you bring sunshine and joy to the middle school. Whether greeting a friend or teacher in the hallway with a great big smile on your face or starting a dance party on retreat, we can always count on you to bring the fun. You bring the same light to the classroom, your dance classes, and the lacrosse field, where you work hard and play hard, always looking to bring others along with you. Your classmates call you energetic and confident, someone who is loyal, friendly, and very fun to be around. The quote you chose from SZA, I want to excel at something, to follow through, to not be afraid.
Genevieve Muller. Jen, spontaneous, trustworthy, and fair, you infuse every moment with your infectious humor and boundless energy. Fearlessly embracing your serious and silly sides, you captivate others with your charm and wit. As a student, you have blossomed into a confident learner who is unafraid to tackle challenges head-on with determination and curiosity. It was no surprise that you chose to study forensics for Aegis, as your analytical thinking has become both expansive and precise. You are equally as dedicated in chorus and softball, an invaluable team member who knows how to support others with care. Friends say you are optimistic, understanding, and confident. And the quote you chose from C.S. Lewis, aim at heaven and you will get earth thrown in. Aim at earth and you will get neither.
Julian Umile. Julian, charismatic, thoughtful, and honest, you are a comedic genius on stage and in life. Your skillful approach to academics dovetails with a truly unparalleled wit, setting you apart as a joyfully diligent student and classmate. Contemplative and beyond bright, you are driven by a deep and genuine curiosity about everything. Whether it's excelling in projects like your memorable science video, designing your Aegis board, or actively engaging in class discussions, you consistently raise the bar by being your true self and holding on to high ethical standards. Classmates say that you are trustworthy and wise, an honorable, colorful, and good-natured human being. Your quote is from Stephen Moffat. We all change when you think about it, and that's okay. That's good. You've got to keep moving, so long as you remember all the people you used to be.
Anushka Sen. Anushka. Incurably inquisitive, empathetic, and determined, you are a dedicated scholar and unwavering advocate for yourself and others. Highly motivated and always energetic, you worked wonders behind the scenes in theater and assembly productions, and your presence as stage manager will be strongly missed. You are also an outstanding singer and musician, and you wowed us all with your incredible drum performance on Aegis Night. You are not afraid to try new things, even if it involves a 35-foot tall obstacle course, a zip line, and kayaking. Classmates appreciate your brilliance, understanding, and kindness, and say that you are, above all, a deeply loyal friend. And your quotation is from Walt Whitman. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you.
Eva Miles Sterling Mitchell. Courageous, dignified, and astonishingly self-aware. You are already a dynamic force for change. A loving friend and poetry prodigy, your gold will undoubtedly stay. Your fiery advocacy for social justice, coupled with a mature understanding of how identifiers impact our experiences, set you apart as a leader in our community. In conversations and actions, your deeply rooted sense of right and wrong resonates, illuminating the path towards a more just world. Your legacy of empathy and advocacy will inspire others in the middle school to follow in your footsteps. Peers describe you as brilliant, intuitive, and glamorous, an individual thinker who balances lyricism and logic. And your quote from the Honorable Kimberly F. Mitchell. You're a seer, and you have the ability to see things before they come into fruition.
Roger Chen. Roger, equal parts sophisticated scholar and fun-loving friend, your kindness shines through in every endeavor. You generously share your mathematical prowess in order to help others understand complex concepts. An outstanding clarinet player and varsity athlete, your ambition is matched only by your humility. Whether in the classroom, on the track, or in the woods studying mushrooms, you bring a patient passion and adventurous spirit to all you do. Your disarming sense of humor, a delightful blend of silliness and maturity, bridges social gaps and fosters connections in community. Your peers call you sophisticated, skillful, and smart, a, quote, very super fast runner who is funny, caring, and pure. And you chose a quotation from Roy T. Bennett. Don't waste your time in anger, regrets, worries, and grudges. Life is too short to be unhappy.
Keen DeSalvatore. Keen, with an ever-present, sparkling smile and a twinkle of playfulness in your eye, you bring a sense of humor and a fun-loving attitude to everything you do. You have worked hard this year in and out of the classroom, revealing a thoughtful young scholar with a unique perspective who delights in making connections. You love supporting your peers, and you know how to be both competitive and kind. A terrific soccer and baseball player who values teamwork, you are also a talented pianist. Designing and producing team jerseys as your Aegis project was a natural fit. Your friends appreciate your friendly, good-natured vibe and your helpful nature. And the quotation you chose from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I would rather fail with ambition than succeed with nothing.
Wyatt Hendricks. Wyatt. Thoughtful beyond compare. You are a naturally kind soul whose empathy to others shows up in your diplomatic approach to discussions or class activities. A hard worker who doesn't hesitate to ask clarifying questions, your curiosity helps to illuminate and examine multiple truths. You are a skilled basketball player and a varsity baseball athlete. Your Aegis project centered on the sport, but from a different perspective, learning all aspects of being an umpire. A gifted percussionist, we are all able to enjoy your musical talent during middle school concerts. Classmates describe you as a charismatic and kind, a focused and trustworthy friend. The quotation you chose from Derek Jeter, a Yankee. There may be people that have more talent than you, but there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Go Phillies.
Go Yankees. Molly Taylor. Molly, warm and dynamic, you brighten our entire school community with your energy and many talents. You are a deep thinker with a strong commitment to justice who will always stand with a friend in need. You excel in the classroom, on the stage, and on the playing field. Your mature poise makes these endeavors look effortless, but we know how much hard work goes into your success. You make it easy to celebrate your gifts because you remain so humble and always find ways to lift up others. Your classmates appreciate how much you contribute to each friendship by being caring and loyal. And the quote you chose by Amanda Gorman: "There is always light, only if we are brave enough to see it. There is always light, only if we are brave enough to be it."
Justice Ellis Clark. Justice. Motivated and resilient, you provide a voice of reason to the class. You bring a confidence to your academics that is the product of your outstanding work ethic. We can see that you care deeply about presenting your best work. In chorus and on the soccer field, you have also been willing to challenge yourself, and this has led to huge growth and opportunities for leadership. Your friends see you as charismatic, humble, and just awesome overall, and they love your calm demeanor and your hilarious sense of humor, which you share quietly with those lucky enough to catch it. The quote you chose is from 2 Corinthians. "Finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice. Strive for full restoration. Encourage one another. Be of one mind. Live in peace. And the God of love and peace will be with you."
Sienna Faith. Sienna, radiant, graceful, and observant, you are a multifaceted gem in the AFS community. As a dedicated scholar, you persistently pursue excellence, pushing yourself to grow when things become challenging. You forge strong connections with peers that are equally as profound and authentic, using your warmth, kindness, and wit to help others feel accepted and to laugh when they need it most. Your presence in chorus inspires others, and your passion for dance fuels both your athleticism and your creativity. Your classmates say that you are honest and elegant, a cheerful and fun-loving person who is loyal to friends. You chose a quote from Audrey Hepburn: "I love people who make me laugh. I honestly think it's the thing I like most, to laugh."
Lucy Bird. Fiercely independent, loyal, and honest, you are an unapologetically compassionate advocate. In track and field, you made personal records and contributed to making the girls' middle school's relay team's PRs, starting at the Penn Relays. You also understand the power that language can wield, and you are willing to use words to unmask, engage, entertain, and connect. You worked hard this year to develop your academic and artistic skills, dedicating yourself to learning a new digital software to express and showcase your beautiful artwork for your Aegis project. Your classmates say you are energetic, athletic, outspoken, and love to laugh. And your quote from Meek Mill: "Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?"
Sierra Horn. Sierra, warm and welcoming, you have quickly become an essential member of our AFS community, developing deep friendships with classmates, teachers, and staff. an endearing student who is an absolute delight to teach. You found your social justice footing this year, advocating for important conversations on how we treat each other and supporting those who have been marginalized. Whether out on the lacrosse field or on stage with chamber singers, you give 100% of yourself. This passion was also prevalent in your Aegis work, focusing on criminal psychology. Friends say you are incredibly friendly, open, funny, and charismatic. And the quote you chose from Paul McCartney, "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life."
Jonah Malik. Jonah, with your dry sense of wit and ability to find humor in pretty much everything, you make every class more fun just by being in the room. Your silly exterior belies a deep thinker and an empathetic friend, whether spotting your classmates on a ropes course at Peak, analyzing a line of poetry, organizing the middle school Kicks for Cancer team, or singing your heart out in chorus. You have a clear sense of who you are and where you are heading. Your friends call you smart and funny, and they deeply appreciate your intelligence and good-natured sense of humor. The quote Jonah chose is by Lao Tzu. "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." Gathered friends and family, please go absolutely crazy for the class of 2028.
On behalf of the class of 2028, we would like to present this tile to the director of middle school, Mark Smith.
For the past 26 years, the 8th grade at Abington Friends has designed and created a class tile to be displayed in the middle school. These tiles represent our collective experiences throughout middle school and the legacy we want to leave behind as we move to upper school.
Our tile replicates a Spotify album cover to signify our grade's love for music. We always listen to music through Spotify, and music is the glue that holds our grade together. In fact, we had a special DC trip playlist created by Sanaa that we all enjoyed. Our names are listed just like the song titles would be on the album. Beside our names, instead of the runtime of the songs, we listed our birth dates. The speech bubbles represent our love for communicating and connecting with one another.
Our tile will be placed in the display case in the middle school lobby following today's ceremony. It is our hope that when you see our tile, you will remember our class with fond memories. Now, will the rest of the tile committee please stand to be recognized?
I'm going to put that down so I don't break it. And I'm going to stand over here because I want to look at you all for this part. First and foremost, congratulations. There's a narrative that forms about every grade, about every class that comes through AFS. And your narrative could really easily be one about all of the adversity that you've faced, because you've faced a lot of it. But I think that that's too simple. I think that that's too easy. I don't think that that really captures this class. Our Quaker theme for this year has been renewal. I think of renewal as an iterative process, kind of like a video game where you're trying to get to the next level. In many video games, each level can only be completed by defeating a final boss, a challenge that requires you to use the skills that you've practiced during that level. Only when it comes to renewal, there isn't a final level. The bosses just keep getting bigger and badder, but your skills also keep sharpening and expanding too. And I think that renewal is a better narrative for your grade. Level 5. Is it supposed to be this hard? A boss no generation in living memory has faced. Hello, are you there? Hang on, friends, we're trying to get the Zoom to work. Put your mask back on. No, it has to be over your nose. This level was difficult, but the general feeling was one of appreciation for effort. Level 6. The appreciation for effort was starting to diminish, and we began the next stage of processing what we had just been through and where we might be headed. As we processed, many of us got tired. A lot of us got frustrated. But that frustration on level 6 was always tempered by the cathartic long cry during a grade level meeting for worship. Level 7. Things are back to normal now, right? We can be together in big groups. We can leave campus again. The scales were swaying, trying to recalibrate and rebalance. The drama of shifting friendships and emerging romantic relationships, the magic and unexpected moments, like a September snowfall on your retreat where, for a moment, you could just be a kid with a snowball and a s'more. That's one of my favorite memories of this class, is being up at Peak with them when it just randomly started to snow. Level 8, zip lining across the lake. High Five Fridays. Shared playlists for the trip to DC. Some more shifting friendships and a world continuing to grapple with conflicts new and old. When you came to middle school, you were forced into silos. You were separated. And you've spent the last 4 years scratching, clawing, working hard to tear down those silos and build community. That's really hard work, but it's good work. It's important work. And I'm confident that you will continue to do it better and better each year. One of the greatest gifts that you have as a class is your voice. You speak up, at times, pretty loudly. Adults haven't always agreed with what you've had to say. I haven't always agreed with what you've had to say. And I am still happy to debate any one of you who wants to try to tell me that singing along to your favorite song is helping you get your work done. But keep talking, because we're listening. We're growing together. Keep talking, but don't forget to listen. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of love and care amidst the conflict. You have a vision for a peaceful, happy future, and I am so excited to live in the world that you all are going to create. Level 9, we don't know yet, but it doesn't matter. You're ready for it.
We will now begin our meeting for worship. Meeting for worship provides friends an opportunity to settle into silence and wait to be moved to share a message with the community.
If you feel moved to share a message with or about the class of 2028 and our time in middle school, please come to the microphone, or if you're unable to come to a microphone, please raise your hand high so a microphone can be brought to you. Please briefly share your message, speak loudly so everyone can hear, and please consider if your message speaks to the whole community.
Quakers do not respond to messages shared at meetings.
Please do not clap after messages. Instead, reflect in silence and allow time for silence between messages.
In the manner of friends, please join us in our shared moment of silence and stillness.
Good morning. Lucy, when you joined the Abington Friends community, it was in 2011. You were 18 months old. You actually went to class over here in the meeting house at that time. At that time, you were still shorter than I am. I look back on that time fondly. I have watched you blossom into a vivacious, effervescent, deep-thinking, compassionate, caring, and loving young woman. I've watched you blossom around your friends who are also lifers, friends like Xavier and Nalani, and Jonah, and Isabella, and Addison. It has been a wonderful journey. I look forward to watching you continue. I look forward to watching the rest of your friends in the class of 2028 continue.
Hi, everyone. You guys are such beautiful young people. Congratulations on this day. My name's Victoria. I'm Isabella's older sister. I also attended AFS. I graduated in 2012, 12 years ago. And I've been sitting here looking at you on the stage that I sat at this entire time, and looking at Isabella sitting on this stage that I sat at this entire time, and thinking about everything that passed in high school, which is where you're about to go. I'm also a teacher of high school students. And I will say that high school was one of my favorite times in life, but it was incredibly challenging in so many ways. Snow was mentioned a couple of times, and it is really, it's so magical, snow. And it is also cold and hard, and I think about entering high school from 8th grade as this kind of breaking of ice, but then there was more snow on the other side, so there was this difficulty, but then there was all this life and childhood wonder that came with it at the same time. And I just want to say, as you move into high school and you encounter all those challenges, I hope that you still see the magic in your academic pursuits and your athletic pursuits, because they will change and you will grow and you'll continue to be who you are today. I remember that quotation about, somebody had a quotation about changes, remember who you are though, in all of those iterations. And I just hope that you do that. You remember your 8th grade self sitting here on this stage when you are graduating in 2028, and you are then your 12th grade self going into college. So I hope you hold all of that. I hope you see the light. I hope you let the light move you. I miss Quaker Meeting for Worship. Don't sleep through all of them. They're really nice times to meditate and be with yourself. But congratulations. You look wonderful. I can't believe the person that you are in front of me. I know we don't get to talk often, but oh goodness, I'm just so moved.
Justice, thank you for being my son and giving me the privilege to be your mother and to guide you. To the class of 2028, you are loved, you are gifted, you are brilliant. Each one of you have a light. As you go forward into your next level, share, love, respect, grow, move like a wave. You'll have others that come into your fold. Welcome them in. Welcome their light. Welcome their gifts. It will change you. Be present in every moment. Never try to move too fast, because adulthood is on its way, but enjoy your childhood.
Congratulations to the class of 2024 and 2028. I just want to tell you all that it has been an amazing experience for Miles as she transitioned here last year. AFS has truly been a family for us. I thank you all for your support. It has been indeed a challenging year for Miles, but I think in her lessons that she has learned, and I hope that you also take forward with you, is to never let challenges prevent you from continuing with your hard work and your success. I think that as you move through the world, the bright lights that you are, I'm always, whenever I have an opportunity to engage with you all at a group, I'm always just awestruck. I too am an educator, and I always leave those opportunities that I have with you just full, because of the just the awesomeness that you all have inside. So continue to develop that innate sense of curiosity and desire to learn, but also develop your empathy and your desire to lead from within, and becoming a servant leader for others and putting other people first. Thank you for all that you mean to us, and congratulations again.
Congratulations, you guys. Before I address all of you, first I would like to address you, Muhammad. I know I'm embarrassing you. At least I got a smile. For those of us who know you, they know that this has not been an easy journey for you. But I want you to remember this. You have, in Islam, for everybody who doesn't know, we choose names based on attributes. And when you have an attribute, we believe that you will be challenged so that you can grow into that name. We wait 7 days to name you so that we get a peek of your personality, and then we choose a name based on what we see. You have a very strong, very powerful name with deep meaning. And I don't want you to ever forget the belief that you will be challenged until who you are is forged. It also doesn't lose me that you made a best friend who has the English version of what your name is. And I truly believe that's why your bond is so strong. But for all of you guys, you will be challenged in life. Forget about the challenges, because it's not really important what the challenge is. It's about how you show up in the challenge and who you allow yourself to become after the challenge. When you hear parents, when you're going through things and you hear your parents say, keep going, you can do it. It's not because we want you to ignore what you're feeling. It's not because we want you to ignore the challenge, but we know that you cannot lay there at the feet of defeat. You have to stand up and keep moving. Sure, give yourself a moment to acknowledge what you are feeling, what you are going through. But in doing that, remember that you are strong enough to endure. And for all of you guys, remember this: you are worth it. You are worthy, and you are loved.
Good morning. First of all, congratulations to all of you. And I'm so very proud of you. I'm a high schooler myself, and I promise high school is not as hard as it seems. And to Addison, I'm so proud of you and the young lady that you're becoming. I don't want to cry, but I know our talks can be exasperating. I know me trying to tell you who you should be could be hard and annoying, but I am so proud of who you are becoming, and you shock me and wow me, and I am so proud of you, and I just think the world of you, and I love you so much. Congratulations to you all, and you all have a gift, and I'm so glad to know any of you and to be in your presence just to tell you that you're amazing.
Lower this down for me. Good morning, graduates. I'll address you all, then I'll address the person who I'm here connected to. I want to say, first of all, that I think the way that you've expressed yourselves with your quotes are just amazing. Each one of your quotes have been impactful and impressive. I'm very hopeful that everything and every goal that you have, you will achieve. I want to remind each of you, never dim your shine for anyone. You look people boldly with your shoulders back, your chin up, eye to eye. Never let anyone create conflict within your own reason, because you know what you're striving to do. And in reference to Addison A., when I met you, you were shorter than me. And as your former fourth grade teacher, I need you to know that I'm so very proud of you, the young woman you're growing into, the young woman you're striving to be, and the young woman that you are right now. I'm so very proud of you. And I know you're going to achieve everything you set your mind to. Congratulations.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be short. First, congratulations, everyone. Second, I just want to say middle school was a while ago for me, but I also remember, it was a lot of struggles. So for anybody up there on the stage who's hearing all the sentiments, but they don't necessarily feel they can look back with only happiness or only pleasure, just know that it gets a lot easier. For me personally, after middle school, it became so much more fun, so much more open. I learned who I was, and I learned how to carry myself through that. So if you were one of those people that struggle through, just know it does get better, and make sure y'all always move with love, move with kindness in your heart, and know that nothing is permanent if you don't want it to be. So congratulations. Okay, thanks.
Something like that.
Every year the class chooses a song, and this is the song that this class chose.
Yes.
They want you to sing along. Go ahead. Get the Kleenex. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Pull out.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one, with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years, there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. I never thought I'd walk away with so much joy, but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember. got to know ya. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. I'll always remember you.
Yes, Aaron.
But remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad